How's it going, everyone? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are going to be getting into a little bit of a market update, but I'm also going to be sharing a potential position that I'm going to be making in terms of a Bitcoin long. I just like to first clarify that this is absolutely not financial advice and that I myself am someone who's just getting into trading, but I kind of wanted to just share my thoughts on what's next with the markets as we've seen, again, tariff news impacting the market negatively. We did see that happen today. If I zoom in here, you can kind of see a little drawdown happening. This big black or red candle ended up falling down. This indicated that tariff news that we had today regarding that of China. We were, again, raising tariffs on China, so it did have a major impact in terms of, I guess, not too major of an impact on the price movement, but it did still nonetheless have an impact on the markets today, right? So this is exactly what I was saying. I said this yesterday. We're in such a news-riddled market. This is what I said yesterday. All of this market news, such as that of the tariffs, this is going to be going on for a while. And we've seen the impacts of good news, bad news, repeats. We've seen, again, like we had a really good day yesterday, but now, again, China news in regards to tariffs is now negative. So short term, it's just riddled with news that continues to have an impact on the market. So it's really hard to say what will happen next due to the amount of uncertainty that is surrounded by that of the tariffs and that of other macroeconomic news. But here is Bitcoin, guys, and I was going to go and set up a long position. Now, this is something that I did myself. Partially, as you can see, the stop loss here we have set below. This is on the 4-hour chart. We have this set below those 4-hour candles that we've created recently, and then an entry point. There's a bullish fair value gap around here that I'm looking to enter in, assuming price does fall down. We can get a nice entry point here and then potentially rally upwards. And you can see I'd have to zoom out, but these are kind of some zones that I'm targeting for take profits due to previous structures such as this wick up right here. But then targeting this other wick, the most recent highs wick for a second TP and then a final TP, kind of just covering around here, this previous April 2nd wick. But guys, this is simple tactical analysis that I've decided to do. And again, I'm not the best at this, but I just wanted to share that. I think, honestly, where we're at in the markets, Bitcoin realistically is, in my eyes, still at a standstill. I don't see a clear direction either way, but I know we can at least make some trades such as this to capitalize on these movements. And again, we'll see what happens with this trade. I'm trying to still pass that evaluation for that account, but I wanted to keep you guys updated on that and kind of share that I do think, based on some other confirmations, that if we kind of get a move down below, we could see another push up. Pending any black swan events, any news of that nature, I'd see us potentially rallying up, but potentially then, meeting this again, rejecting that, as this is almost like a resistance, and then we follow back downwards. But we'll honestly see, guys. But yeah, that was my thoughts on Bitcoin's chart. Overall market, again, is at a standstill in my opinion. I can't honestly give a clear direction nonetheless. But besides the Bitcoin, that'll be the first half of the video. This is going to be probably more of a shorter video today, but I do want to keep these daily videos going. We want to look at Aerodrome. So one big thing with Aerodrome is their partnership. This is the majority of what the rest of the video is going to look like, us discussing this partnership. As you can see, Chainlink made a post 5 hours ago, and today, or it's around 9 p.m. Eastern time. Aerodrome, a leading decentralized exchange on Base with $185 billion plus in cumulative trading volume, has integrated the Chainlink standard. Chainlink automation enables Aerodrome to automate decentralized reward distribution to its users. Very, very good for that of the DeFi space, and so good for those looking to invest into utility coins. This partnership is one of the biggest partnerships that I think we've seen come out of the Base narrative, at least in terms of DeFi, Aerodrome mixing with Chainlink. I think this is an immense partnership that I think long term, as long as both these products continue to offer immense utility, continue to be used by its users, this is going to be a very good long-term partnership. This is one of the things that people look for when investing into strong, solid utility projects are the partnerships. So this is something that, like, as an investor, heavily attracts me into wanting to even increase my Aerodrome holdings. And as you can see, Aerodrome released their statement saying Chainlink plus Aerodrome. We've teamed up with Chainlink to further automate and decentralize protocol operations, taking a next step towards decentralizing every layer of the tech stack. This is fantastic. I genuinely really like to see Aerodrome making such a big collaboration with one of the giants in the crypto space. Yes, you could call Chainlink a dinosaur token, but Chainlink, by far, partnering with Aerodrome is giant for Base, for DeFi, and of course, specifically for Aerodrome. And this is something, guys, we've talked about before, that Coinbase Ventures is invested in Aerodrome, and we want to follow where institutional investors are following. Aerodrome, I believe, was on some institutional hedge funds lists of investments. I could be wrong on that, but all I know is that big money is backing a coin like Aerodrome. And big money, when they're backing coins like that of Aerodrome, and just like that of, I guess, any other coin, they know things that we really don't. They have a lot more access to resources and a lot more access to money, etc., right? They aren't going to do dumb investing decisions. That's why I think Aerodrome has a very good long-term chance of survival, especially if we do see a bearish outcome come out of 2025. I still think Aerodrome, as long as they continue to do what they're doing, is going to do just fine. And like I said, this is incredible. Like a Chainlink partnership right here, just it's amazing to see this, because I remember Aerodrome on its inception, and for now it to be partnered with Chainlink, I just like, to be completely fair, like, this is amazing. Now, one downfall Aerodrome has as its tokenomics is it's inflationary, but again, it's the inflation really, when you look into it, isn't too bad. It definitely does have an issue of concern, but I think Aerodrome, honestly, guys, like, if I was buying a utility coin on Base, like if I had to pick one utility coin on Base that I would invest for in the next 5 years, Aerodrome's going to be that token. I think it's going to stick around for a very long time unless a competitor comes and just beats it into the dirt. But no, I'm really incredible to see this collaboration, this partnership. That's another thing I wanted to highlight. Keep you guys on the loop on. I will be buying more Aerodrome soon once I allocate some more money to that. But yeah, awesome to see here. Definitely is cool. And you guys can see, like, guys, Aerodrome is so involved. It is just insane. They're so involved on their X page. They've been involved ever since their inception. It's amazing to see this. And yeah, I'm going to continue to root for them, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.